those turnovers part of the bright lights of March? Is that just?
No, that was part of the, you know, take nothing away from Harvard, a lot with Harvard, but we weren't very good. You know, he got caught where he didn't do a very good job in that stretch, I'll just say that.
What about what you saw from Dawson tonight?
You know, I'm so happy for that kid because he's been through as much as anybody, and you know what? He listened. He stayed in there. He did his job. He hung around the basket. He ran the lane, and our break was dynamite with him running. And give Gary and Zell, I mean, they both had 4 assists at halftime, and they were all to Brandon, you know, and I thought that was good. You know, I hate when he only gets 9 rebounds because he should have had a double-double, but I just thought he looked so smooth and under control, and God, I was happy for that kid.
What did you say to your team after this one, Tom?
Well, I said, you know, even in the huddles, I mean, I was disappointed a little bit in how we handled it. A couple guys didn't respond real well and got into foul trouble again with Keith. And AP, you know, struggled a little bit. But I did tell him in here that I just believe what they've been through. You know, we're disappointed in an 8-9 point win and a double-digit lead most of the game. And everybody else is struggling. So it's not all because of us. There's other good teams in this tournament, and Harvard is a good team that's very well coached, and give those guys credit. They did a heck of a job.
You've asked BJ for more so many times, and then to see him get on the floor, kind of give up his hurt hand there just to get that rebound in crunch time, that must make you feel good.
It did. I was happy for him, man. I didn't want it broke again, but I kind of liked that. He showed a little character there, a little heart, and proud of BJ.
Sweet 16 again for you. So many of them. What's different about
They don't get old.
I know.
They don't get old. I mean, what's different about this one is, you know, probably so many people pronounced us dead, you know, and is it a payback? No, it's our own people. It's just that it's nice to see that what I believed was true and what I said to everybody, at least, you know, one more week, there's a little redemption to it and a little understanding. And I got to admit, I say my players don't listen to social media, but when people are cracking on it, it's hard, you know, and you start losing a little focus yourself. And so this kind of helps me validate what I believed at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, towards the end of the year. I never wavered on what I said. And, you know, we're still not, I mean, we're not back to the team we were, but we are making progress, and we got 4 more days to practice, so I'm looking forward to that.
When you take a couple of punches in the corner up against the ropes in a game like this, though, does it ultimately make you stronger to go the distance?
Well, I hope it makes you smarter. You know, I don't think we need to be stronger. We need to be smarter. We did some things. We didn't do some things that were very smart in that stretch. And so hopefully this will be a learning experience, as you say. And whenever you can learn with a win, that's a valuable lesson, you know.
5 big wins in a row, and you're still not playing your best. Is that another silver lining for you?
Well, it is for me, and I'm going to keep grinding it too, because I believe in this team. You know, when nobody else did, I still believed in this team, and I still do. And yet it's going to get tougher now. You know, it's going to get tougher every day. But I can't tell you how proud I am of them to be in a Sweet 16 and just kind of moving on through, and happy we did it here in Spokane with Judd watching up there. I'm sure I'm going to get an earful, but I deserve it, to be honest with you.
You alluded to it earlier, but just having off until Friday. I mean, what does that mean for this team, the fact that you guys could go back?
Well, that was a break, too, because, you know, we just played 5 games in 9 days and traveled 4 hours to get home from the Big Ten tournament, get home at midnight, jump on a plane the next night, and 4-hour flight to get out here. I mean, that's a lot to ask. I mean, you know, and I thought we were fresher in our work practice and our meetings, but I did think we tired a little bit today. So getting home, we're going to take the red eye home, but when we get there, we're going to be off tomorrow, and then we'll get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to really get at it, and Thursday taper down and play another good team on Friday.
You've said 17 straight tournaments is your best accomplishment, but 12 Sweet 16s in 17 years, that's nothing to shake a stick at.
I'll be honest with you, that's one I didn't even know what the numbers were, but I am, I'm proud of that. I guess I am. I think anytime you can have consistency at an elite level, I mean, consistency get in the tournament is really good when you look around the country, but when you can get to that second weekend and there's only 16 teams left and you can do that 12 times out of those 17, I think that's pretty good consistency.
You've mentioned 5 games in 8 days, so since you have a little bit of a break here, do you do maybe more film and more walkthroughs and less physicality in practice time?
You know, I don't know. I'm going to probably do a little recruiting maybe Sunday if there's anything left I can do. And then, we still got to practice, because we're still not in sync. We're missing lobs. We're missing out of bounds plays. But we'll be smart. I think my players would agree that I thought I did it. I thought patting myself on the back, I did a good job of not killing them, but getting stuff done this week. And that's what we needed to do.
What'd you learn about your team when Harvard took the lead and all the momentum was going their way to score 8 straight?
Well, what we did? We executed. We ran that play for Harris. We executed a couple plays, which we were getting sloppy, I thought, and so I learned that they dug back down and they could take a blow and get back on their feet. And I was happy for them and everything.